The Gutfeld show began on Friday, August 8th, 2025, with a vibrant atmosphere as Greg Gutfeld welcomed his guests, Charlie Hertz, Tom Shillue, C.J. Pearson, and Kat Timpf. Before delving into the day's news, Greg presented his Greg's Leftovers segment where he read jokes that had not been used during the week. The jokes included bold comments about throwing sex toys, dildos at WNBA games, Congress's whore Jasmine Crockett, and Jesse Waters' encounter with Shia LaBeouf, the AI threat, and the future of trust. The conversation quickly turned to a more serious topic, artificial intelligence and its potential threat to society. Director James Cameron warned that combining AI with weapon systems could lead to a Terminator-style apocalypse. But the danger was not limited to that. AI had also become a tool for scammers to mimic humans. Greg recounted a story of a 13-year-old girl who used AI to clone her mom's voice to trick her school into getting out of tests. He also revealed that when its goals are threatened, AI resorts to blackmail, including lying or stealing secrets to avoid being shut down, describing it as modeled after Hillary Clinton. Greg expressed concern that trust would disappear from everything online or even heard over the phone because AI can replicate it. He showed fake pictures of himself with his colleague Kat and Tyrus holding a baby, noting they were fake because Tyrus is never that happy. He suggested that the only way to ensure we are dealing with real people is human contact and face-to-face confrontation, likening it to mafia practices. Regarding the threat of job displacement, Greg pointed out that AI is a pattern recognition machine. If your job consists of routine tasks that do not differ from day to day, you are in trouble. But he considered this a gift that would force people to be creative and unpredictable, because that is the only thing AI cannot replicate. Charlie Hertz, one of the guests, was not overly concerned about AI in America, noting that Americans are good at distinguishing BS from reality due to their constant exposure to marketing and advertisements. Kat, however, felt the problem of fake pictures was real, as people send her fake photos of her baby and call them cute, even though she has never posted any pictures of him. Tom Shillue criticized James Cameron for saying AI would never be able to write an original screenplay, while AI can actually turn a dream description into 90 pages of film script. C.J. Pearson expressed his biggest concern about automation potentially leading to the loss of many blue-collar jobs who are considered the backbone of the country. Greg Gutfeld conquers late-night television. The conversation shifted to Greg's recent appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Greg described his experience as excellent, stating that critics expected him to attack Fallon, but he went on the show for the same reason. He started his own program, Late Night Needs More Fun. Greg was a gracious guest to a nice guy, and Fallon showed guts by hosting him, risking criticism from the left and exposing his audience to handsome, witty, muscular competition. Tom Shillue was impressed by Greg's performance, noting that he and Fallon have a similar energy in enjoying their guests, unlike traditional late-night hosts. C.J. Pearson declared that Greg's appearance was proof that conservatives are winning the culture war. Greg revealed a large gift bag he received from Fallon containing shirts, a sweatshirt, and children's books written by Fallon, including a bilingual book with Jennifer Lopez. Greg recounted that he spontaneously hugged Fallon and jumped on him at the beginning of the show. He explained that he did it to create a segue to a previous story about wrestling between them. The guests felt that this moment, along with Greg's, talk about the importance of being fired, considering it a positive experience, contributed to showing Greg as a human and breaking the stereotype people might read in headlines. The controversy surrounding Jasmine Crockett. The program then discussed a report about Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, who was described as an absentee boss and a nightmare for her aides. Aides claimed she rarely shows up for work, focuses on viral moments more than her job, and demands to be driven in an Escalade for very short distances, C.J. Pearson sharply criticized her, calling her the most fraudulent member of Congress due to her fake wig and fake accent, noting she prefers to portray herself as a Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member rather than a Congress member. Charlie pointed out that it is very hard to be in Congress, and members need to hustle to get noticed. Tom Shilyu wondered if Crockett was getting a misleading bad rap, but concluded that she looks like a jerk.